What are the expectations for you guys this year?
Expectations for us is probably to work hard and just go out every game with a mindset of not losing. That's it.
Last couple of years, you guys have struggled. How do you turn that around, and how do you use that as motivation?
We use that as motivation because as when we was like our team, we're a young team, so all our players played when they was freshmen. So all the team like beat up on us. So now we have a mindset of it's time to beat up on every other team now. So we're just gonna come out there, smack them in the mouth, put the foot down, and just win. So.
How much of a leadership role do you take on this team, even as a junior?
I have a big leadership role. Every day, my coaches tell me, even though I'm still a junior, they still tell me I have a leadership role. So,
obviously confident, but how do you balance it with knowing that you're going to be this good, but you also have to be humble and work hard? How do you balance that?
I balance it well. Like I have a mindset. I'm the humblest dude. Like I really don't care because I'm just a regular guy. I'm the same as anybody else that's on my team. I'm the same as anybody else on the other team. So I just had that kind of mindset.
What kind of strengths will this team have this year?
On the front strength, well, the O-line, we pretty strong up top. Speed-wise, we more disciplined, I can say that, and we count on each other.
Okay. So, what would define success for Wayne this year?
Define success for Wayne this year is probably to win the SAC.
Okay.
That's define success for us.
Some outsiders might think it'd be difficult, crazy to go from 2 to the SAC champs. How do you kind of keep that internal focus that we can do this, that's a realistic thing?
Oh, yeah, we sure can. We're going to shock the SAC this year. We're going to beat a lot of teams in the SAC. I believe we can also win a sectional championship. So we're just going to go out there and just compete.
The SAC, full of fierce defenses.
Oh, yeah.
How much fun is it, and how much pride do you take in trying to be one of the best in one of the most tough conferences in the state?
Man, it's really fun. It's really fun to play against the other defenses in the SAC because the SAC is really fast. It's a really fast people, and it's fun to play in it. So
you're looking around here and you see all these guys because they're all in the same building. Does
this
get you excited? Because everybody's around here.
Oh yes, it's getting me excited. It gets me pumped up too. I'm ready to play. So I see all these people.
Line up right here.
Yeah.
What are the expectations for you guys this year?
Well, the ultimate goal is stay, obviously, for any team. But we would really like to just trust each other and believe in our environment and just be a family. Just come together and, if you got a family on the team, ain't no way. It don't matter how much talent you got. And a team that love each other, can't be beat.
You guys struggled a little bit last year. How can you kind of turn it around and turn this year into something?
Well, I go back to what I said. Be a family, love each other.
Okay.
Just don't let it be about, yourself. Let it be about us. That's our motto. It's not about me, it's about we. So.
Okay. What are the strengths of this team?
Speed. We got a lot of speed.
Okay.
We very untouchable once we get in open space.
How do you make sure that happens when you guys get in open space?
We got a good O-line. They block very well, so we shouldn't have any trouble, producing the speed in open space this year.
As a running back, do you have to tell them, don't let them get their hands on me?
Oh, no, they already know, for sure.
All right. This conference is solid. What's it like playing in this conference and knowing the competition that you got to bring your best every week?
Well, it is tough. You got your teams like Snyder, who's had 3 good years in a row, back-to-back states and stuff like that. So, really, like you said, confidence is the key. And then, I got to keep saying it, family, family, family. You got to love each other because if you love each other, then, everything, big thing, small things take care of itself.
Is it a matter of just getting off to a fast start for you this year, get a couple wins on your belt, and then get the thing rolling?
Yeah, but most important to us is playoffs. If we can go deep in playoffs, that's what we're really shooting for.
Obviously, the expectations are huge. We've worked hard this off season, so we expect to come out and show that. It's going to show when we step on the field.
What are the strengths of a team like this?
Well, overall, we're very fast, and the O-line has been working real hard, so we're going to be able to block our butts off and really work for it this year. So we're going to be fast up front and fast in the backfield.
How do you make that happen? How do you get people in open space and make sure that happens?
Well, everybody does their job. If everybody steps on the field and does their job, we should have no problems.
He's talking about a lot of team mentality. It's we over me kind of thing. How is that kind of ruminated during the offseason?
Well, this offseason is really different environment. People stepped in and they gave up the me mentality for the we. And so pretty much we've worked for that. You know, as a team, that's going to help us be stronger.
Okay. You guys struggled last year. How do you turn that around and how do you make it something?
Well, use that as motivation. You know, we struggled, and this offseason, we worked so hard. That was our motivation. We're going to come back this year, and we're not going to struggle this year because we worked so hard this offseason.
What's about this conference? Because obviously, to get some wins, to make it where you guys want to go, you got to play some of the best talent in the conference. Does that help you?
Absolutely, it does. In this conference, once we get through conference play and we get into the playoffs, we've already worked with some of the hardest teams in the state, you know, so we know what we're going to have to come into those games and do to be successful.
All right, and then as an offensive lineman, obviously you also play defensive line, but the defenses in the SEC, they're something fierce, especially the defensive line. Is that something that excites you playing against?
I'm very excited for this year. I'm very excited because I'm going to go out there and do my job, and we're going to have fun.
Expectations?
Expectations are huge. We got a lot of talent.
Okay.
We worked hard all summer. We got a lot stronger in the weight room. I think our guys, our team chemistry is a lot better than it was the past 2 years.
Okay.
Our coaching staff has been working very hard to implement both our offense and our defense and make sure our guys are able to go out on the field and be productive.
The last 2 years haven't been as successful as you'd like. How do you turn that around? How have you seen strides?
Like I said before, I think it's team culture.
Okay.
You know, it just takes a while, you know, to get the culture in that you want, and especially for us, it was the weight room. We just weren't strong. We weren't as strong as some of the best teams in the SAC, like Carroll or Snyder. And I think we're almost where we want to be as far as strength.
Okay. As a team, what are your strengths?
Our strength is our speed.
Okay.
We are strong up front, and our speed on the perimeter and our skill positions. We're very fast, and our defense is very fast and physical. They like to hit people.
That's good. The SEC, obviously, always tough. How much does that help you guys playing against some of the top competition in the conference, but also the state?
I think the SEC is the second best conference in the state, other than the MIC. And once we get to the playoffs, we're prepared for anything. We got some tough teams. I don't think we have any teams that we don't have any off weeks. There's no team that's not going to challenge you in the SEC.
Is it a matter of getting off to a good start, especially on a conference like this where you got to get off to a fast start to maybe get a couple wins on your belt and then get confidence?
And I think it's more of being consistent week to week.
Okay.
You just can't have any bad weeks. You can't have any weeks off. You got to protect the ball. You got to play good defense, and you got to be able to stop both the pass and the run. And on offense, you got to put some points on the board.
All right. What would define success for winning this year?
Winning the conference.
Okay.
There's nothing else. Winning the conference, it's all or nothing.
Some people, not me, would say crazy to go from 2 to winning the conference. Realistic though? Is that in your mind? Is that completely realistic? Or what would you say to those people?
I've been called crazy before. We can deal with it. I think our coaching staff, we have high expectations. We have a lot of talent, and when talent works hard, people usually win. So we're ready.